Your geo bonds.
Heard it was like,
I was trying to get a hold of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and begin with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Morning, everyone. Today is June 9th. Welcome to the Shawnee County Board of County Commissioners. I'm Aaron Mays, representing District 3, currently serving as chairman. On my left is Commissioner Bill Rippon, representing District 1. And on my right is Commissioner Kevin Cook, representing District 2. Good morning.
Good morning.
First item, please.
First item is item 3, consent agenda.
We have 5 items on the consent agenda. I would move that we approve those if there's no questions.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item 4, new business A, County Clerk number 1, consider all voucher payments.
Okay, under Building and Maintenance, Neal Painting and Special Coatings, Inc., $37,450 is for sandblast and repaint of Midwest Aquatic Center Pool. Also, we have Green Care Landscape, $46,556 is for removal and replacement of retaining wall at Rieger Park. Total vouchers as of June 8, 2022 is $1,382,932.92. There's no questions or comments. I will move for approval.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item A2, consider correction orders.
I'll move for approval of the correction orders.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item A3, public hearing and consider approval of resolution number 2022-41 exempting certain property owned by Fairview Grain LLC from ad valorem taxation for economic development purposes.
Good morning, Commissioners. Ashley Biegert, Assistant County Counselor. The next 2 items on the agenda before you are with regard to 2 applications for economic development tax exemptions. As I previously reported to you, on May 23rd, the Administrative Review Committee has reviewed these applications and recommended approval of both of them to this board. We are now required to hold a public hearing before passing the exemptions. As I explained to you in May, these 2 properties are related to the same business venture, but they sit on 2 separate parcels and they have differing components, and so we require 2 separate applications and therefore 2 separate resolutions. The proposed resolution before you provides for a 10-year 100% tax exemption for Fairview Corn to begin in 2022. This property was remodeled from a warehouse space into a pet food manufacturing and packaging facility. And with that in mind, the Administrative Review Committee put into the resolution that the applicant would be required to make an annual payment in lieu of taxes in the amount of $32,165.04, which would account for the value that was in place prior to the remodel. So they'll also be required to pay the school capital outlay tax, which is a statutory requirement. The owner reported to us that the creation of this facility brought 25 new positions to Shawnee County, and the resolution requires that they maintain those positions for the duration of the tax exemption, and they are subject to an annual renewal process. For Fairview Corn, I'd be happy to answer any questions with regard to the resolution, and there's also a representative from that entity here today.
Okay. I will make a motion that we open the public hearing.
Second.
The motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Thank you, Ashley. We're in a public hearing. Is there anyone wishing to speak on this? In favor? You don't have to if you don't want to, but
Yeah, so my name is Joe Kramer with the
Yeah, just come on up, yeah.
Sorry.
That way we can hear it on the recording.
So yeah, my name is Joe Kramer with the entity. Appreciate the council and the commission's views on everything and looking at this project. So we are in the process. I think most of you, or a couple of you, were out at the grand opening that we had. We are in first shift full capacity. We're actually going to be adding a second shift in probably August. So yeah, do you guys have any questions about the project?
No?
Just
I don't.
No.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else wishing to speak in favor of this? Anyone opposed? Seeing none, I would make a motion that we close the public hearing and approve the resolution.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item A4, public hearing and consider approval of resolution number 2022-42, exempting certain property owned by Fairview Grain LLC from ad valorem taxation for economic development purposes.
Ashley Biegert, Assistant County Counselor. Again, this resolution provides for a 100% 10-year tax exemption for Fairview Grain to begin in 2023. This is a pet food ingredient storage facility. This is entirely new construction. It sits on a parcel with several other improvements. The resolution specifically only exempts this building on that parcel. Fairview Grain reported that they expect some spillover from the previous project that we just discussed as far as employees to this project, but this project in and of itself is expected to bring at least 3 full-time positions, and they're required to maintain those positions for the duration of the exemption. Again, they'll be required to apply annually for this exemption and pay the school capital outlay, which is statutorily required. Any questions about the resolution? Be happy to answer them.
Any questions for Ashley? Okay. I'll make a motion that we open the public hearing.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. We're in a public hearing. Is there anyone wishing to speak in favor?
I will.
Okay. Welcome back.
So yeah, again, I'm with the entity. Ashley did a great job explaining what we're doing there. So basically, we turned that one warehouse into a manufacturing facility with up to 50 people. We already had that facility sold to another customer to do some warehouse storage, so we had to build another one to satisfy that customer. So again, appreciate the Commission's understandings and our wishes. All right,
All right.
thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak in favor? Seeing none. Anyone wishing to speak in opposition? Seeing none, then I would make a motion that we close the public hearing and approve the resolution.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item B, information technology, number 1, consider approval of request to dispose of a 2006 Ford E150 to A&A Auto and Truck Parts.
Morning, Commissioners. Brian Baumschen, Information Technology. This is one of our older vehicles. We no longer have a need for. This vehicle was actually stolen and later recovered, and we'd like to dispose of it. I'll be glad to answer any questions you might have.
Any questions?
Nope.
None. I'd move for approval.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next item, please.
Item C, Parks and Recreation, number 1, consider approval of request to award bid and negotiate a contract with JP Construction for the renovation of the men's restroom at the Invista Softball Complex utilizing $113,000 from building maintenance 3R funds.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tim Laurent, Parks and Recreation Department. So we've been working on this project for a while now. It's the second time we went out for bid. We did only receive one bid, although we are pretty happy with this bid. It's lower than our original estimate, and we were able to meet on site with this vendor, so we think we have with this contractor, so we think they completely understand the project. This would bring this facility up to ADA compliance. So it would knock one thing off our ADA report that we submitted the other day. So with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Any questions?
I'll move for approval.
Second? Motion's been made by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Thanks, Tim. Next item, please.
Item D, Health Department, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C-183-2022, a renewal agreement between Kansas Children's Service League Outreach, Prevention, and Early Intervention Services and the Health Department from July 1, 2022 through June 30, 2023, providing access for KCSL to funds totaling $360,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Teresa Fisher, Director with the Health Department. As the clerk read, this is typically an annual agreement that we come before you to ask. This allows us to pass through funds over to Kansas Children's Service League for the what we call the Medicaid match dollars. They use these match dollars combined with their early childhood block grant dollars in order to provide their Healthy Families program. We act as a pass-through agent. The funds that they access are typically only available to health departments, and we've had a good process in place. We have an agreement with them, we have an audit process, and we've been very pleased with this partnership. With that, I'll be happy to answer any questions.
All right, questions for Teresa?
No.
All right, I'll move for approval.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Item E, Sheriff's Office, number 1, acknowledge receipt from Sheriff Hill regarding the sole source purchase of 10 rapid deployment vehicle warning kits from Municipality LLC at a cost of $1,916.50 each, for a total of $19,165, with an additional $378.18 for shipping to be paid from the 2022 budgeted funds.
Good morning, Commissioners. Danny Lottridge, Sheriff's Office. These are just the vehicle wiring harness kits that we need to install lights and sirens in the 10 vehicles that we're going to be leasing from Enterprise. So I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Okay, any questions? Yeah.
So are these mobile kits that you would put up, or are they just the component? I mean, we're leasing the vehicle, but is this just the component for the lights and sirens?
This is the actual wiring harness that is necessary for the control head, for the lights, the sirens, the wiring that runs up to the lights, the wiring that runs out to the sirens.
Okay.
So it's like part of the upfitting of a vehicle, right?
Exactly.
Of a new
This is
vehicle.
just in preparation of the upfitting of the vehicles. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Any further questions? All right, I'll make a motion that we acknowledge receipt.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Item 5, public comment.
Is there anyone from the public signed up to speak today? Okay, seeing none. Next item, please.
Item 6, administrative communications.
Any administrative communications today?
Good morning again, Commissioners. Teresa Fisher with the Health Department. I stand before you today as a representative for the Mobile Access Partnership. We are one of 5 organizations that partner for this very unique partnership here in our community. And I am pleased to announce that tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary celebration for the MAP. It will be held from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. at the Stormont Vale Event Center. It is slated to be in the east parking lot, weather pending. If Mother Nature decides not to cooperate, we will move inside. But there will be remarks by the partner organizations. There will be volunteer recognition. There'll be a coffee bar, pastries, live music, and most importantly, you'll be able to tour the actual units and trailers that deploy for the MAP program. So this is an exciting time in our community. It's been a wonderful year. The Health Department's very proud and honored to be a part of this partnership, and we hope that the public will come out and see what this partnership's all about.
Again, the time on that?
8 a.m. to 10 a.m.
All right. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyone else? Man, rowdy bunch today.
Exciting.
All right. Commissioner Rippon.
Well, I had the opportunity to volunteer as a tour guide at Old Prairie Town for a busload of kids from Hoyt, Kansas, and it was fun to have them in there. It's like I always say, they're only 20% of our population, but 100% of our future, so.
Oh, wow.
It's good to
Yeah.
see them, and a good group of kids. That's it.
Commissioner Cook?
I'm happy to note that the Oakland Pool will be open this weekend after a little bit of a delay, so look forward to seeing the neighborhood go out to enjoy the pool.
Yeah. Looks like we might have some good weekend weather, and there's a lot going on downtown. Tap that Topeka this weekend on Saturday, biggest beer festival in the Midwest, and then following that, there's a street party in front of Celtic Fox. I believe that's 100% free. Of course, you got to pay for your food and beverage, but live music, all that. So should be a good time. If you get a chance Saturday evening, come on down to downtown Topeka. That's all from me, though. So next item, please.
Item 7, executive session.
We do not have a need for executive session, so we are adjourned. Probably should have said something about Adventure Cove, Lake Shawnee.